What's something people don't know about dreams? Dreams are often seen as fleeting, intangible experiences that vanish with the morning light. But in the mystical land of Etherion, dreams hold a much more tangible and significant place in society. Here, dreams are not just figments of the imagination, but valuable commodities that can be bought, sold, and traded like precious spices or rare gems. In Etherion, they're bought and sold like spices in a bustling market. The air is filled with the scent of exotic spices and the vibrant colors of countless stalls, each one offering a unique blend of dreams. From the sweet dreams of childhood innocence to the thrilling dreams of adventure and discovery, there is something for everyone in this magical marketplace. Lysander, the dream merchant, was renowned for his shimmering vials of distilled dreams, each one a potion of joy, inspiration, or solace. His stall was always the most popular, with people traveling from far and wide to purchase his exquisite creations. Each vial contained a carefully crafted dream, distilled from the essence of countless nights of slumber, and imbued with the power to transport the dreamer to a world of wonder and delight. But one day, a hooded figure approached him with an unusual request. The figure moved with a quiet grace, their presence almost ethereal, as they glided through the crowded market. The air seemed to grow colder as they drew near, and a hush fell over the bustling stalls, as if the very atmosphere was holding its breath in anticipation. "I want the dream of truth," the figure whispered, eyes glinting with intensity. Lysander hesitated. The request was unlike any he had ever received before. Dreams of joy, inspiration, and solace were common, but the dream of truth was something entirely different. It was a rare and dangerous commodity, one that could reveal the deepest, darkest secrets of the heart and soul. Dreaming the truth could unravel the deepest, darkest secrets of one's heart. It was a perilous journey into the unknown, where the dreamer would be forced to confront their innermost fears and desires. The dream of truth was not for the faint of heart, and Lysander knew that granting such a request could have dire consequences. Yet, against his better judgment, he handed over a dark vial labeled the Abyss of Truth. The vial was unlike any other in his collection, its contents swirling with a dark, almost malevolent energy. Lysander could feel the weight of the decision pressing down on him, but the intensity in the figure's eyes left him with little choice. The figure, revealed as Mara, a former client, drank the potion in one swift motion. Mara had been a loyal customer for many years, always seeking out the most uplifting and inspiring dreams. But something had changed in her, and Lysander could see the desperation in her eyes as she consumed the dark liquid. Instantly, Mara was thrust into a nightmare, gasping, "Where is the Dream Keeper?" The dream of truth had taken hold, dragging her into a nightmarish realm where the boundaries between reality and illusion were blurred. Mara's cries echoed through the market, and Lysander could feel the fear clawing at his own heart. Fear clawed at Lysander's heart. He had heard tales of the Dream Keeper, a dark legend that haunted the dreams of those who dared to seek the truth. The Dream Keeper was said to be a malevolent force, harvesting dreams for control and power rather than for trade or pleasure. The Dream Keeper was a dark legend, a figure who harvested dreams for control, not for trade. It was said that the Dream Keeper could manipulate the very fabric of reality, bending the will of those who fell under their spell. Lysander had always dismissed these stories as mere folklore.
We were probably only about 2 minutes into the off-road trail, when suddenly, out of nowhere, a flute began playing.
Whispering names of vanished women, it became clear the Dream Keeper was coming for him.
Clarissa and I stopped dead in our tracks and looked at each other, just listening.
Their fates unknown.
Whoever was playing it
Lysander
was
realized
super
that
in
the Dream
cadence
Keeper
and
had
sounded
been
like it was
using the
playing some
dreams
sort of
truth
piece
to
of
hunt
music.
down and capture these
However,
women.
there was no time for me to
Now
process
he
that it
was
may
next
have
to
sounded good.
Desperate,
It was
Lysander
creepy.
prepared to confront this dark force, rallying other merchants and arming themselves with dreams of courage and unity. He knew that he could not face the Dream Keeper alone, and so he called upon his fellow dream merchants to join him in the fight. Together, they gathered their most powerful dreams, each one a weapon against the darkness that threatened to consume them. Under a waning moon, they stood ready. The night was eerily quiet, the air heavy with anticipation. The merchants stood shoulder to shoulder, their vials of dreams glowing softly in the moonlight. They knew that the battle ahead would be fierce, but they were determined to protect the dreams of Etherion at all costs. When the Dream Keeper appeared, a figure of shadows and whispers, Lysander shouted, "No more!" The Dream Keeper was a terrifying sight, a being of pure darkness that seemed to absorb the light around it. But Lysander stood his ground, his voice ringing out with defiance as he faced the malevolent force head-on. United, they unleashed their radiant dreams, shattering the darkness. The vials of dreams burst forth in a brilliant display of light and color, each one a beacon of hope and courage. The darkness recoiled, unable to withstand the combined power of the merchant's dreams. As dawn broke, the Dream Keeper was vanquished, and dreams once again belonged to the dreamers. The first rays of sunlight pierced the darkness, and the Dream Keeper dissolved into nothingness. The market was bathed in the warm glow of dawn, and the merchants knew that they had won a great victory. Lysander emerged not just as a merchant, but a guardian of dreams, ensuring every soul found solace and inspiration without fear. He had faced his greatest challenge and emerged victorious, earning the respect and admiration of his fellow merchants. From that day forward, Lysander was known not just as a seller of dreams, but as a protector of the dreamers. In Etherion, dreams were safe once more. The market returned to its usual bustling activity, the air filled with the sounds of laughter and the scent of exotic spices. The people of Etherion could once again dream without fear, knowing that their dreams were protected by the brave merchants who had stood against the darkness.